Welcome back to Build by Apes. In today's episode, we're going to do some silicone leftover cleanup. Stay tuned. So, as I said before, we're going to remove these silicone lines that is left over from the previous lip of this car. Now that it's not on the car anymore, we're going to change the lip after this to a different design. It's not going to be the same as the previous one, so we need to remove this leftover silicone adhesive. In order to do that, we're going to use a plastic razor or a plastic scraper. And you can find these on your local e-commerce or anything like that. Just probably type in plastic razor or plastic scraper. Right now, I'm going to give a little bit of a tutorial as well on how to do it. It's super simple. It's just one step. Just make sure you don't gouge out your paint, basically. You're going to leave some marks, like swirl marks and minor scratches here and there, but it's going to be very simple to remove at the end of the day by polishing, compound and everything like that. For this bumper, we're not going to do that just yet because, as you can see, lots of scratches here and there. I'm just going to basically remove the silicone adhesive left over on the bumper, and after that, we're pretty much done. So yeah, now I'm going to do it. So as you can see right now, I'm actually just scraping the leftover adhesive from the previous front lip, and as you can see right here, it doesn't leave any marks. If you use a metal scraper, you're going to have a very bad time. So I suggest using some plastic scrapers, or if you can't find plastic razors or plastic scrapers like that, you could technically use like a credit card or card that you don't use anymore. That will work fine, but you're going to work a little bit harder to get everything off. This one is pretty easy because it has a relatively sharp edge, and yeah, as you can see, this is way easier than you're trying to peel it with your fingernails or like that. So you just got to do this all over the front bumper and make sure you cover everything, and in theory everything should just peel right off. So what I'm doing with my fingernails right here is basically just feeling out if I miss some spot, like there's still some left over. Those are simple steps, super simple, and you could practically do it at home with a credit card or a card, a plastic card. Yeah, now you're going to see me scrape the whole front bumper in real time. Hopefully the editor doesn't suddenly jump into a time lapse. That would be effective for other types of adhesive, like the glue type. This one is silicone based and it sticks onto the car, so it won't actually peel out with just isopropyl alcohol. You're going to do basically the majority of the work with a plastic razor or a scraper like this. As I said before, it's going to need to be polished out and like that because there are lots of watermarks left behind, and there's some scratches, like deep gouges. It's not going to be perfect on this bumper, but in your application it might be super clean and it just needs a polish. But this bumper definitely needs some touch-ups here and there. Not going to be worried about that one that much because this car is a daily driver and I just wanted to basically remove this rubber silicone leftovers. And now we're going to move on to the middle section and the other side. And I've seen some leftover stickers as well, vinyl as well, and I'm going to show you the usage of this thing as well. Okay, so as you can see right here, there's a leftover vinyl, and we didn't notice it when we were peeling off the stickers for this front bumper. Now I'm going to use the little scraper right here, so it has an edge that I can actually pull on, and now peels out pretty easily. And yeah, it doesn't left any vinyl left behind. And yeah, I guess that's another use of plastic scrapers. So yeah, there we go. On to the next one. So I've encountered a problem right here. As you can see, this is a plastic razor. It's not going to have a very sharp edge for long, especially doing that motion all the time. And what you can do is always flip it over. You know, these razors come in two sides. But for this one, I've already used both of the sides. Now I'm going to change out this razor with a brand new one. Okay, as you can see, the middle part is pretty much clean. As I said multiple times before, you're going to need to polish it out later on to make sure that nothing is left out of this rubbery mess. And last step of this video, at least, I'm going to use an all-purpose cleaner to make sure that I cleaned everything out. As I said before, you need to polish it in order to make it look good, but as you can see, there's lots of scratches here and there. This whole front bumper needs to be repainted, but right now we're just going to make it look good in front of a camera. And I'm going to use an all-purpose cleaner to make sure everything gets cleaned out. And since this car is a daily driver, this thing gets driven a lot. And that is why we are actually filming this in the middle of the night. Actually, it's 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. Okay, so that's a little quick video on how to remove silicone adhesive residue on your front bumper, and I guess it's okay looking. If you're from like 10 meters away, you won't notice that there's a huge line that I haven't finished polishing out, you know, cleaning it out. But right now, it's as good as it can be without me actually trying to polish it out and, you know, repainting the bumper and this and that. And yeah, so you can actually do this at home. As I said before, you don't need a plastic razor or, you know, plastic scraper. You can actually just use your old credit cards or like that, and, you know, just struggle a bit. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. On the next episode, we're going to change out the wheels, install new front lips, and a side skirt extender. It's getting a makeover in preparations for CF16. Yeah, on May. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to say something like you should have done this, you should have done that, comment down below. I'm all ears on input because this is basically just me with my experience on how to clean stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.